Hey guys, welcome to the Money Zone. I'm your host, Folasade, the accountability accountant, guys. Look, I didn't see you guys last week. And did I see you guys the week before? I did see you guys the week before. So let me just give you guys an update. I'm sitting here renovating my house and everything is a mess. You guys did not warn me that when you're doing a lot of work around the house, your whole life is completely chaotic. So I wasn't able to come and show you guys some love last week. And we had a special guest last week for I think it's some type of awareness week. I've been all over the place. Yes. Okay. And today we were supposed to have a guest as well, but I really don't know what happened. But since I haven't been live in a while, guys, I said, you know what? Let me still come live and let's talk about all of these daggone hot topics and what's going on. So before we dive in, I just want to be honest with you guys and really give you guys some business juice and some business information before we dive into our fun topics. Okay. So, a lot of you guys don't know, I am an accountant. So, I own a accounting firm here in Maryland called Suncrest Financial Services, right? And so, you guys that follow me on Instagram or you look at my stories or you probably see me on Facebook or sometimes here and there, right? I'll post. But like over the past maybe month, I started to get like really frustrated. Hey guys, I started to get really frustrated with all of the BS and all of the stuff that the content that was on social media. So I said, you know what? I need to do a social media detox. Okay. So I went on ahead and did a social media detox for about a week. Okay. It wasn't long now. Okay. It wasn't long. Okay. I did a social media detox. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. And you guys want to grab your pen and your paper because here is some tips for all of my business owners and everything that I was able to conceptualize and really digest while I was away. And a lot of you guys need to implement this. So, number one, if you are a business owner, you should not be the only one managing your social media. Let me repeat that. And this is my business tip. So, number one, don't manage your own social media. Here's why. That means for you to market your product, market your services, you are the one that have to always do the posts. You are the one that have to always create the content, okay? See, like me, I am the content creator, right? I'm the face, right? But I have a whole marketing team. And if it wasn't for my marketing team, guys, I would not have been able to take a week off on social media without all of my social media platforms shutting down or not having any content. If you guys noticed, last week my content was still coming out, still getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shares and thousands of views, and I was nowhere to be found. So tip number one, if you're a business owner, please try to find you a social media manager, or a team, or build a team. It takes some time, but build a team to manage your marketing. It will help you in the long run. And then in the end, you don't have to be pressured to always create content, to always be the face, to always be available and always having to, be on it. You understand? Like as business owners, we're not always on it. And a lot of you guys are suffering in your businesses because you have to be on it at all times. So you're not able to play the mental game. Okay. When you get to a certain level in business, guys, it's no more the hustle. It's no more the hustle. It's more so a glide. Okay. It's all strategy, mental. Okay. So number one, don't manage your social media on your own because your business is gonna be reliant on you solely, okay, to manage and promote your business. That was one thing I learned. Number two thing that I learned when I took my break from social media is that all of us actually need to take a step back from social media. It will allow you to reset, repurpose, redefine, and get back in touch with who you are as a human. I don't care what you guys say. I'm a very independent, strong-minded, unwavering type of person. You guys are never going to sway me to change or follow you or do anything that you guys are doing. That's just me, right? And as strong as I am mentally, right, I tend to find myself falling into the trap of getting caught up in these useless conversations about baby mama drama, black men relationships, and allowing it to make me feel some kind of way. So I was like, oh, hell no. Whatever they posted on social media started to rub me the wrong way. And so what I found is that a lot of you guys have to take a step back. You have to take a step back so you can really figure out who you are, who you are, who you are. And see, and the more you know who you are as a business, as an individual, the better you are as a business person. Okay. So a lot of our core values at my company is defined around my personality. Okay. I'm a hard worker. So it says all of us to put forth our best effort. Okay. I have a high sense of integrity. So my core values for my team is to have a high level of integrity. So when you guys are able to take a step back from your businesses because you're not managing your social media on your own, number one, right? You're able to take a step back from social media and you're able to repurpose and relive and reset. And this allows you to put out the content that you guys have been wanting to go viral. This allows God to speak to you, to show you what content to go out. This allows you to see breaks and leaks in your organizations. Guys, it's really important for you to take a step back. In your personal life, it also allows you to see the things that you're lagging on and the things that you need to step up on. So definitely, you guys need to take a step back from social media, but a lot of you are not able to do that because you are managing your social media on your own, which is number one rule. Please find someone else to do it. Okay, you have other things that you can possibly do. And then also, anything that can be duplicated and doesn't require you as the expert to touch, you can outsource that. Okay. And some of you gonna say, oh, Flash, I don't make enough money, all of this stuff, guys. I didn't make enough money when I started building my team either. I started off small. I think I found my first VA on Fiverr. I think I found my second VA on Upwork. And this was about 7 years ago. And then from there, the team just started to continuously build. Okay. So you guys got to start somewhere. So number one tip, don't manage your social media on your own. So you can now be able to do number two, which is be able to take a step back. When you guys are able to take that step back, you're able to put your CEO hat on. Okay. You have to have your CEO hat on. Your CEO hat is not the hustler. Your CEO hat is the strategist, the mentor, the person that see the problems in the organization. Okay. So the third thing that I learned while I was away on social media is that a lot of us have this false perception of reality. And this is across the board, from my individuals to my business owners to everybody on social media. None of us are away from it. Sometimes I even have a false sense of reality as well. And so why is that important, and why you guys need to take a step back so you can stop having that false sense of reality? You think that you started your business 4 months ago, you're supposed to already be at 6 figures. You guys see all of these people say, oh, make multiple 6 figures by drop shipping, make multiple 6 figures by being a coach, make multiple 6 figures in 90 days, do this, do that. A lot of you guys got caught up with scams and things, right? A lot of you guys got caught up in scams and stuff simply because you got caught up and you fell for the illusion. Okay. Social media is the illusion, guys. Even the stuff that you guys see people post about crying and sad and depression and all that stuff, a lot of times that's so they can get attention. Okay. See, remember, everybody wants attention. So what would you do if you're an attention whore? What would you do if you're attention crave? What would you do to get attention? You're going to post anything. And then you have people like yourself looking, thinking that, oh yeah, they living a life. Oh yeah, they business is popping. Oh yeah, they making other people millionaires. Oh yeah, they live in this $1 million house. You falling for the illusion. When you guys take that step back, right? Because you already have your team set, you're going to come on social media and be like, his numbers not adding up. Why is he only talking about what he make? How come we not talking about what his clients make? See, guys, the proof in the success, guys, is not my success, it's my client's success. Okay. So, like today, I had a meeting with one of my clients. I saved him over $80,000 in taxes today. So I don't care if I save myself 100,000, that's cool. But if I'm not saving my clients hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes, I'm not doing what I'm paid to be doing. So a lot of you guys are falling for the illusion, and you've gotten scammed, and you've gotten caught up, or you invested into programs and services, or you've bought a product that you couldn't afford. A lot of you guys are living an illusion, or you live in a life that you really don't desire. You understand? So guys, take that step back so you won't live in that illusion. And here's the reason why I need you guys to do this. I'm trying to help you guys build sustainable businesses. Sustainable meaning you have it today and it's here 10 to 15 years from now. I don't want these trendy type of businesses where, oh yeah, you hop on waist trainers in 3 months because waist trainers isn't popular anymore. You have to start fishing for another product and how to make money again. No, I'm trying to help you guys build sustainable businesses that you can retire and hand down to your children. Okay. And for you guys to be able to do that, you cannot fall for these illusions and keep falling for scams and keep falling for the bait, falling for other people's lifestyle, when what you're supposed to be falling for is the vision that God gave you for you and your family and for your company. So prime example, God told me over 10 years ago, right, that me and my team will be working from home and be free. We'll be able to travel and live our life, but still deliver excellent services, timely services. So guess what happened? In 2016, I ended up downsizing. You see, God working funny ways. I thought I was losing my business. I fell apart. All this, I got to start all over, right? No, no, no. God was resetting for where I am right now. So in 2016, I fired over $180,000 worth of annual revenue and clients. I downsized from the 1,500 big office square footage, got a little box office, right? Fired all of my staff, and I started over. But what I did differently was I paid attention to the market. I didn't just jump out there and start a new business. I stayed with what I was good with, which is accounting, right? But I studied the market. I said that old school accounting not going to be around. So let me start positioning myself online. Let me start going virtual. So in 2016, I already started making my firm virtual. So when the pandemic hit, I didn't have to change a process. I didn't have to do anything. All I did was told my staff they don't have to go to the office anymore, but we were already virtual. So at that point, guys, why am I telling you all of this? When you're not falling for the illusions, you're able to see things ahead of time. You're able to make the right decisions for your family and for your business. You're not making blindsided decisions off of your desires and hate or how would I say this, idolizing somebody else's lifestyle. You're starting it, you're building your business the way that you see what your life is supposed to be and what God promised you. If you're supposed to be traveling the world with your business, you shouldn't be building brick and mortars. That goes against what you're trying to do in 10 years. So I know I'm not trying to sit in my office. So I don't even go in my office. And my dad is an accountant. And we were just laughing about it the other day when he came to the house. He said, Shade, I don't know how you run your firm and you guys don't go into the office. He said, I would not be able to do it. And I said, Dad, I wouldn't even be able to be alive now if I went to the office every day. And so everybody's lifestyle is different. And so stop watching people and build the life that you dream, guys. No one have it all figured out. We're all guessing. We're all learning. Taking off, she dropping. We're all guessing and we're all learning as we're going. Don't let anybody fool you guys. And I have to be so, because I'm so honest, okay? I'm the accountability accountant, right? If I don't know something, I tell my staff, I don't know. Hey guys, y'all have to figure that on your own. I don't know, but I know that they're smart enough, they're capable enough that if I send them on that assignment, they'll get it done. You understand? So why do you need to fall back from the illusion? So you can actually live the life that you dream. and not somebody else's vision of your life or somebody else's hellhole because you didn't see that drop shipping business wasn't for you, or you didn't see that starting that coaching business wasn't for you, or you didn't realize that investment was a scam because you was falling for the illusion. When you guys take a step back from social media, you're able to really build the life and the dreams that you guys desire. Okay, build it. It's just write it down, I guys, literally, and it will change over time. Okay, so my last thing that I learned while I was away from social media is that this was a huge word for all of my Black Americans when we were in that are millennials like me, or a bit older. When we were in elementary school, they taught us this huge word that I think many of you forgot about: propaganda. Propaganda. As business owners, guys, we have to absorb all of the data, all of the information, right? And a lot of it is ambiguous and propaganda, right? And we have to now dissect it so we can now make the right decisions for our businesses, right? And for our families. But if you guys cannot decipher what is true, what is false, what is real, what isn't, how will you ever be able to build a sustainable business if you do not know what information is right, what information you need to absorb, what information you need to consider when making decisions about your companies? Because remember, building a business, guys, I don't care what nobody tell you, you're going to hustle for about the first 5 to 8 years hard. When I tell you guys, I had my daughter with me delivering payroll. My daughter was just born and I was delivering payroll. Ask my clients, my newborn. She was not even a day old. She was like 3 hours. I had to rush. I got discharged from the hospital, rushed to my office, printed out payroll, me and Brand in the car dropping off payroll. When you're starting off, you're going to hustle, right? But as you get to that 5th year, 6th year, it's a mental game. And all of you guys have to be clear mentally to make the right decisions for your business. I'm talking about the right investment. So you guys may have to use my concept of SO. You have to know what your strengths, your opportunities, and your weaknesses are so you can know where to sow your resources into. If you guys do not know where to sow your money into, you will not have a business come 2 to 3 years from now. And that's why your girlfriend business, she ain't posting. That's why a lot of people business that you guys used to see 2 years ago, they fucked up the bag, y'all. They messed up the money. They didn't do a good job. They didn't manage their resources well. They didn't know where to sow their money. And that is copywritten and trademark, guys. So don't try to steal my concept, okay? Don't try to steal it, okay? You got to know where to sow your resources in, okay? And you sow it according to what your strengths, your opportunities, and your weaknesses are. And you start with it depends. See, this is where the strategy comes into place. It starts between your weaknesses and your opportunities. If you're strong in that, you don't really need to hire nobody right away for that, okay? But if you're weak in that area, you have to outsource it. If it's an opportunity, you may have to invest in it, okay? So overall, by number one, not managing your social media, okay, on your own. And I know it's going to take a while because a lot of my clients fuss with me. And when you guys watch this video and see that I literally cannot post, I can go a whole maybe 2 months not posting on social media, and my social media will never stop. Never. As long as my team is still alive, my social media will never stop. So number one, don't manage your social media on your own. I don't recommend it. Number two, the reason why you don't want to manage your social media on your own, so you can be able to take a step back. Okay, you have to be able to take a step back, take some time off. Okay, you also have to be able to decipher between the illusion, what is going on out here. One, you want to be able to use the illusion to market. Okay, but you also want to know what's the fake, the funk, and out, just so you won't get caught up in the trap too, right? And then the fourth thing, you guys have to know the propaganda. What are they spilling to us? See, a lot of you guys are on edge. You don't know if you should go get a GUN. You don't know if you need to go and build a farm, because that's what I'm thinking. You don't know if you need to have your children homeschool. You don't know if you have to close your business. You don't know if it's a new variant out. You don't know if they're releasing a new drug, a new disease. You don't know if you're going to get killed when you go outside. You don't know if just it's so much chaos going on right now. And so by taking that step back from social media, guys, it actually brought a lot of peace to me, because I am an empath and I do feel all of you guys' pain. And when I see posts and I see the frustration and I see the bickering and the banter, it messes with me internally. And so I know how you guys feel. I may not be sitting in your shoes, but I know how you guys feel. But you guys have to be able to take that step back so you can compartmentalize and make the right decisions for your business and for your family. And if you allow the social media to keep you moving, you're going to end up moving and losing your business. Guys, remember, I'm an accountant. I work with hundreds of companies. Over the past 2.5 to 3 years, I've seen so many companies die out. They mismanaged their money. They didn't know where to invest. Okay. They were overspending, keeping up with the Joneses. They fell into everything that we discussed. They didn't do what I asked them to do. Every one of my bookkeeping clients, I tell you guys, build your own social media team. You fight with me. Oh, I can't afford it. Now look, you can't afford not to now. If you're going to keep up with this wheel of marketing, everybody needs a team, or you're going to get left on the wayside. So real businesses outsource, real businesses hire, guys. And see, this is the thing. If you know your numbers, you know what you can afford. Start with that. But if you don't know your numbers, then you don't know what you can afford. So here we go, needing to make decisions in our businesses, but we don't have our bookkeeping, we don't have our accounting and the things that we need to know what we can afford. And from my experience, and I don't recommend no one doing it the way that I did. I went through hell to be able to give you guys these real experiences. I started my business without a pot to piss in. I don't recommend it. I've almost lost everything. My house was almost foreclosed. My cars was repossessed, everything. I don't recommend you guys do it the way I did it. But if you're in this thing like me, right, and your back is against the wall, don't stop. Evaluate what's happening, where your money is going, how much revenue are you making. If your businesses are suffering, your accounting is your doctor, okay? But you guys don't have the accounting part, so we can't save the businesses. And if you want to have sustainable, profitable, scalable businesses, guys, I need you guys to understand that number one, you hire your accountants and you hire your social media people. You need your numbers. You literally need your numbers, guys. I have a client that hired another firm, and I'm just so upset. Hired a whole other firm to do their stuff, thinking that, oh, this little black child don't know what she's talking about, don't know what she's doing, right? The accounting firm ripped them off, charged them 15 times more than what any other accountant should have been charging for those services, and never advised them about their spending habits and anything. So this is the thing, guys. You have to know business before you get taken advantage of. And that's what's happening. Y'all falling for the illusion. They fell for the illusion that, oh, a white firm or this color firm or this firm got 50 employees, that they can do a better job than me and my little firm. But then you tell my staff, we don't have no little firm. So yeah, guys, so I'm going to take a quick little break and we're going to talk about all them hot topics, guys. It's a lot popping off. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to talk about some hot topics, but I really wanted to give you guys some feedback regarding me take my hiatus away from social media and the benefit behind it. I felt good. I still feel good because I just look at you guys from a different lens now. Like, I don't feel like I'm in it with you guys again. I'm now, again, the leader. See, when you guys are leaders, remember, all of us are leaders. If you're watching me, I'm building you to be a leader. We all leaders, right? We watch to pack and let them roll. and then we go about our business the right way. You understand? So I can now watch y'all again, okay, and continue on my journey of life, okay? Because we not followers, we leaders. We lead people to greatness. We lead them to happiness, success, and all of that great stuff, okay? So guys, I'm gonna take a quick little break, and we're gonna talk about all this hot topics. There's a lot going on, guys, so we're about to see how this is about to roll. So if you're enjoying today's content, please like and subscribe the video. It was impromptu, guys, because I was expecting to have a guest, but you know I can talk, right? I can ramble, and I did wanted to kind of do a deep dive on that anyway, on what I was able to get done. And then honestly, guys, when I took the step back, I enjoyed working with my clients more. I was able to fulfill my, reposition my purpose. And so I used to get drained. Oh, I'm saving these clients money and I'm only charging this. You know how we all get in our feelings a little bit. And then I had to think about it. Like, if I don't do it, who's going to do it? If I don't save the money, nobody else going to do it. That's my purpose. And I started to get excited about it. So can you service Nigeria? I can, but not do the taxes for Nigeria. But if you are a U.S. citizen, or you have businesses here, or you're expat, yes. We do foreign income, yep. But not if all of your income is in Nigeria. If you have income in the U.S., yes. And if you're a U.S. citizen, yes, I can do expat taxes. Okay, guys, so let me take a quick little break, and I'll be right back. Hey, loves, it's your girl Folasade, the accountability accountant, and I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's episode of The Money Zone. And you know, I know, you should have. I didn't realize how much help that I needed when I started my business. I knew I couldn't do it by myself, but I didn't know to the extent of how much help I would need. So this is why your accounting is so important, because it's the difference between you being a one-man band for the rest of your life and you being able to hire your next right-hand man. And see, so for example, like me, I'm a service provider. So if I hire another individual in my office, the next thing would be someone that has a CPA or an enrolled agent, someone with the credentials of my caliber, right? So I can now officially somewhat delegate everything to them, right? And so it costs to hire an accountant. It costs. I'm going to have to pay them no less than maybe 70 G's. So while all of you entrepreneurs thinking that it's so easy to really grow your business, now I already have $100,000 in payroll already. So when I add on another 70, so that's now taking my total payroll to $250,000. And so while you small businesses think that it's a game to level up and grow your businesses, when it's time for you to sacrifice that $70,000 to pay somebody, you're not willing to do so. So you stay where you are. right, guys, welcome back to the Money Zone. I'm your host, Folasade, the Accountability Accounting Guys. If you are just tuning in to segment 2, you guys missed out. I gave you guys some of the lessons that I learned while I took my little hiatus away from social media. So if you are a business owner, you definitely want to go to our YouTube page, which is Folasade TV, after this video and check out that live stream, because a lot of you guys are getting stuck at mom and pop businesses for no reason. You don't have two things: your accounting and my little concept of knowing where to sow your resources into your strengths, your opportunities, and your weaknesses. Once you guys know that, and you outsource and hire, stop following the masses, pray, you guys will absolutely have successful businesses. But you guys cannot follow the pack to have something completely different than the norm. It's crazy to assume that if you do what everybody else is doing, you will have a different outcome. You understand? So, guys, if you want to watch that, head over to our YouTube, which is, let me see if I can find my banner, guys. Look, I'm trying to get this little promo stuff down packed. Let me see. No. Let's see. Okay, no, not that one. No, not that one. All right, so my YouTube channel is Folasade TV, guys. Please go like and subscribe. Oh, there we go. I found it. Please go and like and subscribe to Folasade TV. All right, so we about to get into it. Hey, Tommy. So, guys, we are about to get into it. So, since I kind of ended off of a business topic, right? Let me start our hot topics off on that business topic, and then I'll veer into a different direction. So, if you guys want to see my screen, head over to our YouTube channel, which is Folasade TV. All right. So, this meme says an employee passed away a few days ago. Let me see how it look on the screen. Okay, it look good. An employee passed away a few days ago. Today, people are talking about hiring his replacement and expediting the process because the work is being delayed. Harsh reality of life is the job you're killing. Harsh reality of life is the job you're killing yourself for will replace you in days like nothing happened. Okay, guys, so y'all know I'm a business owner and I'm an individual person, right? So I always, if people might say, oh, you don't know which side to pick. I don't have to pick a side for nobody. I just have to give you guys my honest opinion. From a business owner perspective, guys, that's business. If we lose an employee, we lose productivity. And the reality is projects do fall behind. Work still doesn't get done. Clients will complain. Guys, my sister passed away on May 17th. And clients were a bit lenient, but they still expected us to get the work done. They didn't really want me, they wasn't really comfortable with me saying I'm not working for a whole month. Okay. Now I was able to get away with it because I plan my own schedule, right? However, the harsh reality is that our clients expect us to deliver regardless. We have this concept of business being robotic. We're not. And see what's happening, guys, y'all didn't actually push us to it. Because y'all asses don't have patience, because you're on this microwave society, that's why they think us hiring robots will be sufficient, because y'all are expecting everything to be instant. Now, if we wasn't in this instant society, then yes, we can put a sign on our door and say, oh, our favorite employee just passed away. Give us 2 weeks to get caught up. And if we wasn't in this instant reality, instant society, then it might be acceptable. But the world that we live in, come on now. You already know, if you were a client that wanted your job done and they told you somebody passed away, you were still going to expect them to deliver it. At least in a reasonable amount of time. So the harsh reality is that that's what you actually set yourself up for, guys, when you work for a company that's not yours, number one, and then also a company that doesn't care about you and family and the mental and the happiness and the productivity of their team. This is what happens. This is what happens. So To not be able to be in situations like this, you need to know the company's core values. If the company's core values say nothing about family, say nothing about caring about you, then you need to know that the moment anyone pass away or anything hiccup, they're going to find a replacement quick. That's just the society we're in, guys. But we made it like that by expecting everything to be delivered faster. Look at Amazon now. They have same day delivery. Okay. Just like Instacart, same day delivery. Same thing. We want it fast, and that's what happens. All right. Let me see. Hold on. All right. Let me go to my next topic. I don't know what's this one. And see, I wasn't even really prepared to go for my hot topics. So, but we're going to rock this thing on out, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. This one is good. Let me. All right.
Women's actions. The case aired on the reality court show Judy Justice.
Let me start it over.
In December 2021. Two Milwaukee women.
Let me start it over. They do not want me to be great. Look at this. They do not want me to play it. Come on now. Where's the sound? Okay, guys. So look, I wanted to show you guys the food stamp people. They didn't got caught up. Okay. So come to find out, two people went on Judge Judy, right? And they were arguing about food stamps. Well, they was fighting. And the lady said, "Oh, well, I purchased food stamps from you," or something like that, right? And then the people was like, okay, the judge was like, okay. She went along with it. But come to find out, the state actually started to charge them. The state, let me see if I can get this going. The state actually decided to charge those two people for food stamp fraud. And so, guys, this is why I say stop putting everything on social, guys. So now, because they went on that judge show, let me see if I can get it to play. Now, since they went on that judge show, they may have a case against them for. Here we go. I got it. I got it. Share. Let me share it, guys. They went on Judge Judy.
2-year investigation into both women's actions. The case aired on the reality court show Judy Justice in December 2021. Two Milwaukee women, Javala Elams and Katrina Weems, disputing a car sale, but during questioning came to this admission.
Miss Weems was buying stamps and
buying what?
Buying food stamps.
She was buying food stamps from whom?
From everybody, me included.
So you say she buys them, she gives you money for them?
Yes. Say if I was to sell her $100 in stamps, she'll give me $50.
After the show aired, detectives in Wisconsin launched an investigation.
I buy food, I give them away. I'm just a person that helps everybody.
This month, prosecutors charged Weems with 5 felonies and 4 misdemeanors, including money laundering and unauthorized use of food stamps. Prosecutors also charged Elams. It got brought up during Judge Judy's questioning, and it launched a 2-year investigation.
All right, guys. So they went on Judge Judy, tried to sue each other, and the lady said, "Oh, she be buying food stamps from me. This is that." So now the state of Wisconsin launched a 2-year investigation. A 2-year investigation. And so this is the thing, guys. I've always been telling y'all for years, stop putting this stuff out there. But y'all don't believe me when I tell you that the police is watching. The police is watching. They're watching everything. You don't think that the Department of Justice is watching y'all stunt on social media? They're watching. Every time you guys go on these reality shows, they're watching. And I've been warning you guys, they can use that against you in court. And now with this recent tax court case, right, and the changes that they're making, even when you go to tax court, they're able to use your social media in tax court. So if you're on social media telling you you're making 7 figures and then you file your tax return and it's only 6 figures, the IRS can use that against you. So now here we go. They're about to be arrested for food stamp fraud. Like, come on now, guys. We got to do a little bit better. We talking too much. Why does everything have to be on social media? Why do everything have to be on social media? Nobody needs to know how much money y'all making. If you need to know how much money you making, you really have not healed. I'm going to be honest. All right. So next topic. Okay, y'all. Now, I'm going to give y'all a disclaimer. Some of y'all ladies may not like me after we have this discussion now. It says UPS drivers are going to make up to $170,000 per year under the new contract. Truck drivers will be out here making more than software engineers. Okay. So it says UPS drivers to make $170,000 in pay and benefits following union win. Okay. It says UPS drivers will earn an average of $170,000 in pay and benefits at the end of a 5-year contract. At the end of a 5-year contract, their union renegotiated with the courier last month to avert a strike. UPS CEO Curl said during an earnings call this week, the deal, which was reached on July 25th, will increase full-time workers' compensation to $170,000 from roughly $145,000 over 5 years, according to UPS calculations. It will also boost part-time workers' salaries to at least $25.75 per hour. All right, guys. Now, I'm going to be honest. Some of you guys are not going to like my response. But you guys also have to respect my background. And I really don't care if you agree or disagree, because I'm always having y'all throw my content out, take it out of context anyway. This was a first step to the Great Reset. However, I think with this $170,000 given to UPS drivers, not saying that you guys don't deserve it, okay? I'm not saying that at all, but I have to look at things from an economic standpoint. How can we sustain that? If we compare other drivers, CDL drivers with the same type of truck, same licenses as UPS, will that same driver be able to command $145,000 to $170,000 just from that one company with the benefits? So I think we kind of are going to have an issue of other trucking companies striking, but we losing also some of the core transportation trucking companies, such as construction ones, the long hauls that's doing the chemicals. I don't think they're not getting that much money. I know some of them make about 80 to 90,000, but they have to literally be on the road almost a whole year. So economically, don't shoot me in for the saying this. I don't think it's good. Oh, it's kind of, it's because, see, guys, one thing y'all have to understand is just like when I tell you guys, when a tax law passed in one state, it can more than likely pass in another state, right? So this is going to have a ripple effect. And I personally think that it's going to have a negative effect when it comes down to other truck drivers and other trucking companies. And right now we are really reliant on them to transport our goods. And so what happens when these other trucking companies cannot afford to pay them what UPS is paying them? What happens? I just think we just need to do a complete reset with everything right now. Everything needs to reset. From our food costs to our, and it's scary to even say that I'm willing to lose a little bit of value in my house, for the reset. I hate to say this, but we have to go back to having a set standard of how raises are giving, how people are paid. It's weird. It's weird because now where's the balance? So now we have cashiers wanting to make $25 an hour when the teachers are only making $35 an hour. So this is weird. So if the union can get approval for UPS drivers to make $170,000, what about our teachers? What about our firefighters? What about our police officers? Like, I don't even know where I'm going with this, guys, but I just don't think this was a good look economically. Now, on an individual scale, kudos to every UPS driver. Kudos to them on an individual scale. But when I think about it on a larger scale, how do we maintain that? Like, we already at a brink of a complete crash, but how do we maintain that? Okay? But now, on to my females. Remember, what's her name? Ebony K. Williams said that she won't date a truck driver. And remember, all of the ladies, see how God punish you. God suffer you guys. See, this is like, I keep my mouth very quiet. God will suffer you. God will suffer you guys. So remember, all y'all ladies was saying, oh yeah, I wouldn't date no truck driver. Oh, they're beneath me. A UPS driver, I'm not dating. Remember, went viral. Every podcast was popping off with all of you guys dogging out all of our hardworking men, saying that it was beneath you. Now look what God did. God that made the union win. And now all of those men that you were saying that wasn't high value now make good money. So my question to you ladies now, or now will eventually make very good money. So now my question to you ladies, since the UPS drivers now will be making up to $170,000 per year, are they considered high value men? Are they considered high value men? All the UPS drivers, and y'all said that y'all don't want no love. You don't got no love for the UPS drivers. They beneath you, right? Remember, y'all said that 2 months ago, right? Ebony K. Williams. Let me see if I can find it. I had my team put it in the thing. Ebony K. Williams said, y'all don't date UPS drivers, truck drivers, bus drivers, whatever she said, right? Now God done blessed the men with the money. So now my question to you ladies that dog the men out, are they high value now? So here's the thing, guys. And I want all of us to understand this. And I'm going to say the same thing for women. What a man makes does not make him high value. It is their character. Okay? It is so many more layers. It is their submission to God. It is their selflessness. It is their integrity. It is so many layers to men that we forget about them having, that we need from them, but we only focus on the easiest thing to attain, which is money, guys. It's easy to make money. Don't be fooled. If you're a hustler, if you go get the skill sets, or if you are just have this unwavering mentality that you're going to be successful, money going to come for you, right? But good character doesn't come easily. Integrity doesn't come easily, okay? Being able to love and being emotionally available, being a team player, a supportive husband, all of that don't come easy. But a man going out to work to make $100,000, he can do that. But can he get all of those other characters? So why am I saying that? All of those other qualities. Why am I saying that? It's because the dollar amount that you guys make does not make you a high value woman or a high value man. That makes you a stable woman, a financially stable woman, and a financially stable man, or a woman that's capable of making money, or a man that's capable of making money, but it doesn't make you have value. God, your relationship with your God, your submission to your God is what makes you guys have value. Everything that we have internally that nobody can take from us is what makes us have value. Our heart, our love, our consideration, our support, our all of the intrinsic things that you guys cannot touch, or everything that's not tangible, everything that's intangible that you cannot touch, which is your heart, your soul, your consideration, your loving spirit, your empathy, you're sympathetic, you're supportive. Because you can be a guy or a female or woman that have a lot of money and be a complete a-hole. Or don't ever support your wife, or don't ever support your husband, or your household is never at peace. Please, guys, money is not that serious. I don't know why we have fallen into this prey or this society that money over everything. Money it's important you need money, right, to survive. Money is a tool, right? But money should not be the end all be all. Money should be the means to the end, not the end. Okay. A lot of you guys are, what do y'all call this? I don't even know y'all slang. You can tell I'm getting old. What is it? Clocking out? Is it clocking out? You guys are, is it clocking out? Demon time? I don't know what y'all call it. Y'all out here robbing Gucci, robbing all of these stores, robbing people for their vehicles, killing people, stealing for what? Material items. Material. So you guys literally are sacrificing your life and your livelihood for a Gucci bag. Like, so you could tell we are feeling so worthless that we feel like 10 years in jail is okay as long as I was able to have a $1,000 Gucci bag or $2,000 Gucci bag, or you steal somebody's Hyundai, Kia Sophia or whatever, and you do a joyride for a day or two, you rob somebody for $300, and that's what your life is. But because we value money, that's where we are. See, y'all don't want to accept responsibility for our actions. We told the world that money was important. We told the world that men is invaluable without money, right? So now guess what's happening? Everybody is robbing and stealing to look like or to get money, because you don't have any self-worth. You cannot use a monetary dollar amount to value something that God created nothing like. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy to really think that your Gucci bag, you stealing, you scamming, you doing all of that stuff, like it's really all worth it in the end. It's not, guys. A high-value man is not a man with money. Now, he might have money, but that doesn't determine a high-value man. And a woman being beautiful with the BBL or big butt, big hips, big boobs, whatever you guys like, or a boss chick, all of that doesn't determine a high value. Everything internally of you, the way you think, the way your house look, the way you smell, the way you give, the way you love, the way you're considerate of other people, the way you give people encouragement and you inspire, then that's what makes a high value man, and that's what makes a high value woman, not the amount of money that you guys make. Because your money can be snatched today or tomorrow, but a high value man, his character can never be snatched. His selflessness can never be snatched. His consideration can never be snatched. Everything that really determines your value in life cannot be calculated or evaluated. Don't fall for the bait. Only God can value, guys. Only God can value you guys, okay? All right, guys. So that's all I have for you guys. I'm sitting here starving. I'm going to stuff my face, guys. But I have fun, and I'll see you guys next week, Tuesday. I'll be back at it. Like, if I was to even show you guys what my office look like right now, you would be like, Folasade, are you really recording with your office looking like that? Yes, I have no choice, guys. I have to do some work. So now, by next week, I should be back on my routine, and I'll be back coming live each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I am still considering going live another day as well to have more like business talk. So I want to separate the junk talk from the business talk. Okay, so I want to figure out if we're going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'll put a poll on my YouTube to see which day you guys would like for me to go live. So Tuesday might be our business days where we just stick with tax tips, business stuff, and then Thursdays we like raunchy Thursdays or something like that. I don't know, where we talk about all of the hot topics and stuff. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed tonight's show, please head over to our YouTube channel, which is Folasade TV. Like and subscribe, guys. We're really trying to build our YouTube channel. Over the years, we've always had my content placed on other people's platforms. And so I just was like, you know what? It's my time now to build my own platform. It's our time now to build our own YouTube, our own everything. Okay, so head over to Folasade TV. Like this video and subscribe. Please tell a friend. And guys, if you want me to talk about anything in particular, you can send me topics, suggestions. I will more than likely eventually get to them. Okay. All right, guys. So I love you guys so much. And remember, guys, a high value man and a high value woman is not determined by the amount of money that you make. You can make $1 million today and be broke tomorrow just with a bank account glitch. Why would you allow someone to determine what you're worth when there's nothing else like you? God gave us all these individual fingerprints. It's no one else on this planet Earth, okay, to have this same fingerprint. So why would you allow people to value you when it's no other comparison? As an ex-real estate agent, we used to do comps, comparables. We would take my house and compare it to the next house, compare it to the next house. They had the same kind of similarities, same amount of square footage, same amount of rooms, and we would compare it and come up with a listing price. You cannot have a listing price or put a listing price on a person because there's no one else comparable. All of our fingerprints, all of our life stories, all of our life purpose are completely different. Don't fall for the bait. That's why I said in the first segment, you guys got to get off of this social media for a while. You guys got to get off of this social media. For all you women that's talking about men, don't talk to you, this, and that. Go put a fucking smile on your face and go walk outside. You will see men smiling in your face. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Come off of social media, guys. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, I'm supposed to be ready. Hold on. I wasn't ready.